Greetings, YouTube. The doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions. And today we're going to do a rank up video. We're ranking up Silk as far as we can get her. And then we're going to do a Winter Soldier Index video. And that's where we take her up against Winter Soldier and we see how long it takes the champion to take down Winter Soldier and how many hits it takes to take down Winter Soldier. We don't really have a comparator for her, so, and I'm not sure if I can get her to rank. I know I can get her to rank 3, not sure if I can get her to rank 4, but if we can get her to rank 4, we're going to compare her to Quicksilver, because he's another rank 4. So we'll do a Quicksilver Winter Soldier Index. We'll look at how many hits, how long it takes, and then we'll do Silk, how many hits and how long it takes. If we can't get her to rank 4, which I'm pretty sure we can, but if we can't, we're going to go ahead and use Spider-Man 2099. He's rank 3. And we're going to look at how many hits and how long it takes. And that's with a full synergy team. So let's take a look first at Silk on Aunt May. And let's look at her kit. And then we'll look at her signature ability. And we'll look at her synergies. So first off, always active. Silk's heightened agility keeps her one step ahead, so incoming ruptures and slows suffer a minus 90% duration. So she is very hard to stop evading. And she's got a good evade mechanic, and you really can't turn that off because of that 90% duration on slow. So that, and then, of course, ruptures. So she's an anti-rupture champion. We haven't yet seen this. So, and she reduces the duration of ruptures. While dodging back, she cannot be struck by attacks, and she does not benefit from the dexterity mastery, but each rank grants her a plus 200% crit rating. And so we do have, I believe I've got 1 rank in dexterity mastery, because I'm not, that one I don't necessarily care about. So she can't get she can dex things, but she doesn't get the crit rating from it. She gets crit rating from something else. Okay, so we have Silk Sense. Silk has a 100% chance to evade special attacks. After triggering or when Silk is critically hit, the effect goes on cooldown for 25 seconds or until the opponent is struck 20 times, whatever comes first. So, and she does a couple of hits with some of her attacks. I think her medium attacks are 2 hits, not 1 hit. So you'll see that. There's a little icon that'll be green on her, and it'll say that her evade is ready to go. And then it'll go into cooldown, and you'll see that too. So all attacks inflict a 300 physical vulnerability debuff. And so Aunt May doesn't actually show you what that is, but what we're going to do is we're going to go down to her, and we're going to look at that, because it's important to look at these things. There's a little hyperlink in her kit that will say exactly what physical vulnerability does. So physical vulnerability reduces physical resistance by the given potency. So it makes your attacks do more damage. So Aunt May doesn't necessarily say that here. Now this is we're going to do a 6-star, rank 5, Sig 200. So it's 250 for a 6-star. And those last for 1.2 seconds, and they can max out at 50. Now, there are ways to pause this, and we're going to talk about that. So her physical vulnerability debuffs are refreshed when the opponent is struck and removed when the opponent activates a special attack or is knocked down. So there is a way for her to go in and then hit them with a heavy attack and knock them down. But if you do that, then these go away. They're refreshed when we strike them. They only last for 1.2 seconds. So they basically last for the duration of a 5-hit combo. All right, so her heavy attacks. While charging a heavy attack, if the opponent is within striking distance and suffers from any of her physical vulnerabilities from doing this, inflict a stun debuff for 1.2 seconds. So you can hit her with 4. You can hit your opponent with 4 hits and then go to charge your heavy, and they will be stunned immediately. And that works just about every single time. If you go to hit them with 5 hits and you try and do it, it doesn't work all the time. So I wouldn't suggest, I've tried both of them, And I've gotten the 5-hit plus the stun to work. So you go medium, light, 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 or medium, light, 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 medium, and then you very quickly hold your finger down for the heavy. And most of the time, I would say about 75% of the time, you're going to get away with stunning them. But if you do medium, light, 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 or medium, light, light, medium, and then the heavy, pretty much 100% of the time that's going to work. So the first, now you're going to knock them down when you hit them with this, which is going to reset this stuff. So remember if they're removed, if you knock them down. So the first hit grants Silk a Fury, increasing attack rating by 2,910 for 1.2 seconds, which is a max stacks of 3, and I think this is a 3-hit heavy. Silk's Fury passives are refreshed when the opponent is struck and removed when the opponent activates a special attack or is knocked down. So you're going to knock them down with a heavy attack. Sorry, that's going to happen, and so you're going to lose these. But, before you do any of your special attack rotations, you want to try. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a medium, light, 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 and then I'm going to hit the heavy. And right before they get knocked out, I'm going to go into the special. I'm trying to go through a special 2 rotation, and you'll see why. All right, so for special 1, the final hit does a burst of damage. It's basically all it does. Special attack 2, the first hit inflicts a Sunder debuff. So what does Sunder do? Because it doesn't say that here in Aunt May. But if we go to her kit on the game, Sunder reduces crit resistance and prevents it from increasing. So for the duration of this special 2 attack, they are not going to be able to resist crits. And the final hit deals a burst of 9,700 physical damage. Okay? And her crit rating is pretty good. Her crit rate is a 25%. So she's got a 25% chance to crit, which is great. And this reduces that crit resistance down to nothing. So you could do quite a bit of damage. Now, our special 3, knocking down the opponent with this special attack does not remove Silk's personal effects. So if you got some physical vulnerabilities or you've got some Furies going, this will not affect that by knocking them down. And they get knocked down by this special 3. In addition, you inflict a stun passive for 4 seconds. While the stun is active, the opponent suffers from a minus 100 combat power rate, and Silk's is increased by 100%. That's okay. It's only 4 seconds. It's not really long. You may want to use this if somebody's got, for like a, who am I thinking about? Some of the champs that gain power pretty fast or get power gain. Things like Vision Arcus gets a power gain. Hyperion gets a power gain. So this might be where you use that. I am going to be using a special 2 rotation where I build my power up almost to a special 3. I'm going to do a medium, light, 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 then into a heavy so that I will stun them and get the Fury, and then I will go into a special 2. Get the Sunder and do a whole bunch of damage. Now, what does she get for her SIG ability? So here it is, striking the opponent with a heavy attack or while their back is against the wall, inflicts a slow debuff for 2 seconds. That's not really long. Paused while Silk has personal Fury passive, so if you heavy, then that gets paused, or while the opponent remains against the wall. So as long as you got him against the wall and you're hitting them, they're going to get a slow. So they won't be able to they won't be able to evade, and they won't be able to go unblockable. Or unstoppable. So also, while the slow is active, during Silk's attacks, the opponent suffers up to a minus 150% regeneration rate. That starts at about 10%. So we're at SIG 20 right now. So their regen rate is reduced by about 23.5% right now. So if you got them, you want to get them up against the wall so that you get the slow, and if they have regen, you can turn that off as well. So that's different than like a Petrify or things like that. Now, let's look at her synergies. She's got some really good synergies. We're going to take advantage of some of these. Agents of Atlas gain a plus 10 critical rate for each hit in the combo meter. That's with Kamala Khan or Shang-Chi. We're going to be taking a Shang-Chi on the team. Punks, 500 armor rating and block efficiency. I don't really care about that. That's with Apocalypse, Morningstar, and the 2 different Wolverines. Good is bad for business. So Synergy Champs, medium attacks inflict a 25% Spectre debuff. And then hers is actually 50%. So that reduces healing and regen. Again, this reduces it and this reduces it. I will probably be putting Black Cat on there too. Order of the Web. Incoming degeneration effects from champions suffer a minus 30 potency for each unique synergy on the team. That's with Spider-Gwen and Miles Morales. I won't be using that one. Spider Dyad. This is a big one right here. This is with OG Spider-Man. Special Attack 2 inflicts stacks of webbing. Webbing falls off slowly as the opponent attacks and moves. For each stack of webbing, personal bursts of damage gain a 5% potency, max 10 stacks. So that physical burst of damage goes way up. So we'll be putting that. So we're going to have a Shang-Chi, a Black Cat, and an OG Spidey on. Alumni, all champs gain health. I don't care about that. Dinner Party, plus 10 degeneration effect potency for Kindred. I don't care about that. Homecoming Crasher, we're going to be doing this. Silk and Spider-Man it just says rupture debuffs. But it says Synergy Champions, medium attacks inflict a damage over time debuff, dealing 20% of attacks over 2 seconds. The type of debuff is specific to the champion. So we're going to be putting this in with Shocker. So we're going to have a Shang-Chi, Black Cat, OG Spider-Man, and either a Shocker so that we can get these rupture debuffs, or in the Name of the Dragon, personal burst debuffs are multiplied. I think we're going to be doing this one. We'll be doing this is the one that I'm kind of meh about. So I think we're going to do, for damage, we're going to do Shang-Chi, OG Spider-Man, Shocker, and Moondragon. And we'll bring all those in because the Moondragon gives us, multiplies our personal burst damage by quite a bit. So we'll get a lot of burst damage. Okay, so let's get this down and let's get her ranked up. So we went over her kit. That took a little bit. Let's get her ranked up. So we're here. Upgrade. We got plenty of ISO. We got tons and tons and tons of ISO. I'm going to get rid of all this. And I've got a bunch of ISO that's getting ready to expire. That's all generic stuff. So we're going to take that right now. And there we go. And now we want to use some science. This is going to be expensive. We got lots of, I don't know why that just did that. We've got lots of gold now. So I'm not too worried about the gold part of this. So she is not ranked 2. Why did that? Okay, now she's going to be, now she's eligible to be ranked 2. We've got plenty, we've got so many tier 2 alpha catalysts that are in. Okay. And we're going to continue. And we got a rank 2 to 3 generic gem that we're going to be using on her. So I do want to use that. We're going to take all this. And that gets us to rank, eligible for rank 3. We're going to use that. And we're going to keep going. We want to get her to rank 4. And she will be my next rank 5. I am pretty sure of that. All right, she's eligible for rank 4 now. And we have enough. We have plenty. I got 3 and 3, and that leaves us with 6 and 6 tier 6 basics and tier 3 alphas. So we're good with that. And I got tons of tier 5 basics in overflow. Take that and let's get some ISO from our stash. That has reappeared, fortunately. That's good. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're getting into our big ISO. Big block size. Okay, we got lots of... Okay, so she is a rank 4 now. She's a 20,170. We do not have enough science, tier 6 science. But we're going to go back in here, and we're going to go to the ISO part, and we're going to claim max. And we're going to go to the catalyst, and we're going to claim max. Okay, good. Now we don't have anything going for 4 days. That's good. Okay. Can we get some... Do we have any... Inventory. Do we have any sig stones for her? I don't think we do. We do not. Okay, so we're going to be... I'm not really... I don't think she needs to be real high sig because... we get this automatically, this first one here, and then the sig levels only make the opponent suffer a regen rate drop, so I don't really care about that. So it's good for her to be awakened, but it's not necessary for her to be high sig. It's just a bonus. Okay. We did not want to do that. I want to do... Okay, so we're going to do a Winter Soldier Index. But we're going to do a comparison with another rank 4 first. And that rank 4, we're going to edit this team, and that rank 4 is going to be Quicksilver. And I want to make sure I get a good synergy team for Quicksilver here. And eventually we'll do a Quicksilver video too. But not today. Okay, Quicksilver, where are you? There he is. All right, so we want to edit this team, and we want Professor X, of course. Actually, we want Red Magneto. Let's get Red Magneto instead. Okay? And Dear Sister. We'll bring that in. We've got her right here. TV Scarlet Witch. And don't care about that one. We want the Black Bolt. 6-star. We got all 6 stars here. Where is our... We have a 6-star Black Bolt. Indeed, we do somewhere. Where is he? There he is. Okay. Bring that in. And don't care about that. Don't care about that. I think we want that. All attacks involving shoes. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. I don't know why, but we just got her too, I think. There she is, Cassie Lang. We just got her. Okay. So let's see what the Winter Soldier Index is going to be. Here's our team. And let's see what the Winter Soldier Index is going to be for Quicksilver for this team. And he is a rank 4. Turn the game volume up just a little bit here. And here we go. So we're looking for how many hits and how long. And he has disadvantage again. That's why I'm using a science. We're going to do that. One, two, three, four, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, boom. Let's start kind of building some of this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. He's going to take a lot of hits. because he does multiple hits per. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Special 3. Quicksilver takes a lot of build-up. We're trying to get 2, 3, 4. We're trying to get to 50 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Okay, now we're at 50. And see that? He just went down massively. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we didn't get it. We missed it. That is so hard to catch. Ah. Oh, good. Our eBay came in. That's great. 2, 3, 4. Boom. Oh, we completely missed that one. Come on, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. All right, we're. Oh my God! Really? Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Come on. 1, 2. Okay, now we're gonna pop that. Right. Wow, he's still not down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. All right, there he goes. Okay, how long did that take? Number of hits probably is not a good measure for him. 2 minutes and 50 seconds, 252 hits. Wow, that was a lot. That was a lot. All right. Let's look at Silk now. That took a long time and a lot of hits. So that just kind of gives you an idea of Quicksilver as a comparator. There she is right there. So who did we say we were bringing in now? Definitely Moondragon. I think Moondragon is skill. And I just got a Moondragon too. Here's Moondragon. She's not awakened. I will probably be awakening her. Did we want to bring in a Shocker? I think we wanted to bring in a Shocker. Let me go back to Aunt May here, and we'll look at the synergy team again for Silk. So we definitely want that one. We want that one, so we'll take the Shocker. I have a Shocker. We just got, there he is. I just got him. All right, we want OG Spider-Man, absolutely. I actually have a 7-star OG Spider-Man, but we'll bring in the 6-star. Okay. And who is the other? We wanted Shang-Chi. Okay. And let's make sure that all of those are in place. Here's our team. And we want to make sure that all those are in place. So the Spider Dyad is there. And so that's going to give us webbing on our Special Attack 2. And then Shang-Chi's there, so that's going to give us a higher crit rating on from our combo meter. We've got this one with Moondragon, so personal bursts are going to go up. We've got this one with the Shocker, so that's going to give us ruptures on medium attacks. And we've got the Shang-Chi already. So, okay. We're going to work up to a special 2. Almost to a special 3. And then we're going to go from there. Wow. Look at that already. 1, 2, 3, 4. Medium. Okay, there's her dodge. 2, 3, 4. Medium. 1, 2, 3, 4. Medium. 1, 2, medium. All right, there we go. Ooh, let's look at this. Nice, look at that. That was like 80,000 points of damage. That was nice. Okay, there's her dodge. Medium, she's doing lots of great damage. We didn't get we didn't get a crit on that last special too, so let's see what happens here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Here we go, here we go, here we go. The last one is the big one. Bam, look at that. Oh, that was, I think that was over 100,000 points of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, medium. 1, 2, 3, 4, medium. And she gains power pretty quickly, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, medium. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, 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 boom. And here we go. Oh, nah, that didn't look like that was that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, medium. Oh, nice. Look at all that. Like all that. Okay, all right, what do we got here? How fast and how many hits for a rank 4? 121 minute 56. So not the greatest. She's a champ that really needs to kind of build up a bit. Not the greatest in the world, but I do like her quite a bit. I am considering ranking her to rank 5. She may sit at a rank 4 because it seems like she did better than Quicksilver, but I think with a rank 5, she would probably lose 30 seconds off that fight duration. We didn't get the crit hits that we wanted, but we did some really good damage on some of those special 2s. So I think, yeah, I think she's pretty good. Let me see here. We're gonna give her a B+ as a champion. We're gonna give her a B+. All right, that's what I got for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.